Rip can. Rip.
No, wait, no.
Okay, wrong way. Run this way with us. Can, come on. You need to hear.
Yes! I did it! I did it!
You did it?
Yes! You probably guessed from the little green text at the top of the screen that this was the kill that I wanted to do, the 300% enrage kill that I wanted to do, and that is why I was so happy at the time when I got the kill. It was actually some time past midnight and I had to make sure I didn't log out or lobby or anything to make sure I retained my enrage, and I think it was like 1:30 AM or something when I got the 300% enrage kill that I wanted on my third attempt. You probably saw it on stream, but yeah, that's why I was really happy. Now that leads us nicely onto the episode, and the boss that I've been doing most of, at least recently, has been Araxi. The reason for that? Well, I really want the Araxi pet. My friend Aaron got it, and I'm not gonna hide this here, guys. I'm actually very jelly of his Araxi pet that he got. He got all three pets really close together before his 150th kill, and he's probably watching the vid now. So make sure you sell some luck, mate. Surprisingly, for a change, Araxo hasn't been my luckiest boss this episode. And that's because I've only got one drop for the entirety of this episode over the past 2 months. Unfortunately, that's because I've done quite a lot of kills. I've done probably over 100 kills this episode, and I haven't got much to show for it apart from 2 pheromones. Been going for 300% all the way through, but the only drop I got was actually called. So this team asked me to come to Rots with them. I said I will if I get a spider leg top this kill, and guess what? I got that spider leg top, that very same kill. And straight after that I went to Rots as I promised them. So that was absolutely insane. And after that I made my third Nox bow and lent it to my friend Toby so that we could go vorago, which is quite fun. And then I kept it. So I've been using that since then. I've actually been using that Nox bow for most of my Araxo lately. I prefer the Nox bow over Ascensions at Araxo because then it allows me to only have 5 degradables, and I know they're going to change the way graves work, but for now 5 degradables is all I can afford to have so that I don't waste anything. So yeah, that's why I mainly prefer the Nox bow, and I've got used to it as well. So I've been using that a lot, doing a lot of 300% enrage kills. My favourite is path 1 and 3 because if path 2 is open you get hit a lot more at Araxi than if it isn't open. So been capping Araxi a lot, and since I haven't had much luck, I guess there's not much more to talk about. Forgot to mention that I got an Araxi's eye as well 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, which is pretty good because that was the only thing apart from the leg top that I got this episode. So pretty happy with that, but I'm not going to buy a leg and make it into a Nox staff. I'm just going to make it myself, so I'm going to wait for that. He says as it crashes 40 mil since when he got the eye. So after a very long time I wanted to have a go at Legions, so this would be my 11th bow, and I thought, haven't been here for a while, so why not try our luck once again, because in the series that I did earlier last year, I did 9 Ascension bows and I made a profit from every single one of them. So I thought maybe, okay, let's not push our luck too much, but maybe we could add 1 more bow in a row to that tally. But it wasn't to be. Something completely different happened. I got very, very unlucky. Just like the series I did with Sumo, where I was very, very unlucky in that one as well. But having said that, I did manage to salvage some of my money that I lost by being, I guess, quite clever about it. I don't know. Well, because the boss pets came out, the keys rose, and I made a vid about that as well, which you can check out now, I guess, on screen now. And that was when I sold off my keys that I bought earlier and sold them off because they were rising because of the Legion boss pets. And I sold them off because of that. I minimized my profit and made myself a little bit of cash, and in the end saved myself around 100 mil, I guess. Not 100, 70 mil, that was it. Yeah, I saved myself around 70 mil, but it was a really bad decision to go here, guys. I won't go there again for a while. I didn't enjoy that. Spent a lot of time clicking. It's very click intensive, and the worst part was that My luck was so bad. I went with Toby because he had a Legion task as well. Toby's a friend of mine, and basically what happened was he got 1 kill. I don't know how, but he managed to get 1 kill. And in that 1 kill he got a Sextus Signet. That just made me rage quit. Because earlier that day, my friend who always goes Raga with me, I think his name is Rots Too Much. He went with another team, and the first kill that he went with another team that I wasn't in, he got a seismic 1. So I was a bit annoyed after both of those things happened. But fortunately I got the Sextus Signets soon after that, so all was well, and I managed to finish a bow, the 11th bow that I've ever made. Lost around 100 mil, not too bad, it could have been much worse, but I won't go there again like I said. Okay, I'm just gonna straight up say this, alright? I hate vorago, I really do. I look back at a few of my stream past broadcasts, and I've been dry at least since my 175th kill, if not more. That means I've been dry for 190 kills to 200 kills with absolutely nothing. Now this is one of the worst bosses you can go to if you don't get a seismic drop, because the normal drops are so rubbish unless you're bomb tanking and you get all the drops anyway. And what's made it even worse is that I've failed probably around 30 to 40% of all the kills I've done, all the attempts I've done, which is a really bad percentage for vorago, a boss where one, you waste more time waiting and failing kills than actually killing the boss, and two, because the normal drops are worth pretty much nothing, that time is actually wasted even more than say Rods or Araxor, where the normal drops are worth a lot of money. Anyway, rant over. Congrats to all my friends who actually got seismics while I wasn't able to get it, and sorry if you came with me and you got nothing but you went alone, or with, well, not alone, can't solo vorago, what are you talking about, Zen? Sorry if you actually went with some other team and managed to be lucky. I know my friend Aaron was in a team that got back-to-back seismic ones on the double improved boss loot weekend, and I've also had some really fun times, I'm not gonna lie. I've taught my friend Toby to, well, not really taught, but forced him to come to vorago. He's done like 10 kills or something, which is pretty good for his level, and he's enjoying it a bit, I guess. I hope he is anyway. And I've also gone a lot with my friend Vince, who I haven't really bossed with for a long time, so it's a nice way to get friends together. I've also gone with Guthix actually. I've gone with Guthix during his pre-comping vorago event, which is quite fun because people PK'd him when he wanted to get that kill for comp, but never mind. And it's been fun in another way as well. I've been able to teach people vorago with Ty Cohen, who's also helped me out with that. I've streamed vorago and people have asked me if I can teach them, and I've been able to teach them DPS, which is the only role I really know well. And yeah, that's been quite good. And the most eventful thing that's happened was probably voraga, so the pink vorago that you can get under certain circumstances. I'm not going to tell you exactly what, guys, you can figure it out yourself. That's probably the most interesting thing that's happened at vorago this time around. So let's move on and forget vorago. Okay, we move on to some KK now, guys. KK, my previous favourite boss, not anymore because of Rots. Lol, 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 that rhyme. I am pro though, guys. I beat Canman. But anyway, mainly this is a rant again, because I've done a lot of KK, especially over the double drops weekend, double chance or whatever it is, and I got nothing. Well, I think I got an offhand mace at the very end of it, but basically over the entire weekend I was camping KK most of the time, and I got absolutely nothing, and I just see KK Drygo drops left, right and centre all the way through. So that annoyed me, and especially this. I mean, come on, I've never seen this. Two dragon helms, 2 dragon daggers, anagogic orts and 2 tooth halves all in the same kill. I felt like I wanted to quit RS at that point, and I probably just rage quit for a few hours. I came back because I didn't want to waste the weekend, but straight after the weekend we got lucky at Sarah, but that's a different story. And we also got, well, Aaron got a Drago Rapier to kick things off, so that Rapier and that offhand mace were the only 2 drops I got for that entire weekend where I was camping KK for pretty much half of the entire hours that the weekend had. So what, 30 hours or something? Oh my god, I don't even know. Moving on to some real final boss progress, and to start off with, I completed my last 5 Chaos Ali kills that I needed to get 100. I was stuck on 95 for a while, couldn't be bothered to go back, and I actually went back and did it, to my credit, TA. And I also got Hattie Paws, which is just a random thing. Well, not really, it helped me towards 120 defense, which you will see later on if you haven't already. I also did a lot of elites, as you can tell. Mostly from Trust Fragments from Vorago. That's probably the only good thing that happened to me from Vorago. And also I have to credit friends of mine for coming to my Giant Mole Hardman mass after my Araxi stream that I did a couple of weeks back. That got me my 100. Aaron stayed with me all the way through, so thank you very much, mate. Then I went next with my friends, my clannies. I'm a very bad nexer. Somehow managed to snipe a Virtus Boots drop from the only kill that I personally got in that trip. And then Mag got Pernix Chaps, the only kill we got, and that was a nice split. Grats to Mag. And then I believe I finished my Corp requirement as well. I decided to get a Chaotic Spear to out DPS Vince, who is a seasoned Corper here, and he gets a lot of the drops. So you know what, I got the Chaotic Spear and went ahead and did some Corp, which is quite successful, I guess. I finished that off as well. Oh my god, Rods! Oh my god, the best boss ever! That actually hurt my throat, but getting back to normal now. So I got back into my shield pulling ways after a very dry run of around 300 kills dry. And I also achieved 1k rot skills, which if you didn't know, well, you know now, and you know that you can check out the loot video that I made about it, which is the video I brought out before this one. And yeah, I got 3 or 4 shields overall, including my first ever 111 energy trip, which is 5.1 mil in value. And yeah, it's been a really fun episode. My friends have got it as well. My friends have got lots of shields as well. And I've seen a double shield chest again. But the biggest thing that happened was that I killed 2 birds with 1 stone, kind of. So 2 objectives of this series were 120 defense and 1k rot skills. I tried to get 120 defense at my 1000th kill, but unfortunately we went into the Shadow Realm and the XP drop was very small. So I got it on my 1001th kill or 1001st kill, I don't know how you say it anyway. It was a really fun night, one of the most memorable nights I've had in the recent past. That's mainly because Canman was there for the last 15 kills. We got a streak of really good kills and then we failed a lot of kills, and then we got a streak of really good kills and then failed some. And in the end we managed to pull through, but Can had to stay for 1 more kill for that 120 defense, and he wanted to sleep, so too bad. But that was the biggest achievement from this episode. I've seen a lot of shields, as I said, and I've taught a lot of people as well. It's been a massive achievement, and I'm really happy that I finished this because it was taking so long. 1k kills took so long. I've spent more time at this boss than any other boss. I'm probably going to take a break. I might go for 2k or something, I don't know. It's my favourite boss obviously, so I'll probably go for something like that. And yeah, that's about it for this boss. In case you're wondering, I got 850 mil from 1k rot skills. You can check out more details from my loot from 1k rot skills video. But yeah, that's how much I got. And now moving on to the surprise part of this video. 2.5 years later, guys, the prodigal son, being me, returned to his favourite battleground, the battleground that has earned him 35 uncut onyxes before EOC, which took an hour and a half each. But then he came back to test it out for 4 kills. It was 3 AM and he barely noticed that he got a volcanic shard drop. That's exactly what he got. Yes, and that was my first ever pet as well. So what a great feeling it was to get that shrimpy pet on my 4th ever kill since EOC. So my counter was at 5 when I got it, and I got 1 more kill, and Magmoto kindly screenshotted this, so it says I got 6 kills, and you get this in your chat box when you click on someone else's shrimpy pet. So that's proof there. I was over the moon. I didn't have much time to let it sink in because it was 3 in the morning, but I was very happy. It was my first ever pet, and no, I'm not going for Insane Final boss. So yeah, that was a surprise, guys. And to end the main part of this video, we have the section related to Mag Mortar the Hot. Or I don't want to say that too many times, but I gotta say it this time because that's his title. And I'm very happy to say that he's actually achieved his goal, for those of you that have been following. So his goal was to get dual ascensions on his own, as in like from his own money. And every episode I set him a goal of 50 mil. He actually shattered it, ripped it to pieces. He got 2 seismic wands, personal seismic wands, within the space of a week, and he also got a backstab cape since the previous episode, which catapulted him to insane amounts of money, and also granted him a knockstaff, well, the ability to buy a knockstaff from his own money, of course. So yeah, grats to Mag, series complete for him, and very, very lucky with the dual seismic wands in the space of a week, personal seismic ones as well. He also got some other drops, as you can see, but yeah, grats to Mag. Ooh, that's real nice. That looks so good. Ooh, someone got a fang. Ouch. Anyway guys, on to the last part of this video, the review of the objectives. And to start off with, we have the final boss objective, which I've actually surpassed in terms of number of kills. So I've got over 2k kills this episode, between last episode and this episode. That means I've surpassed 5k. However, I have exactly 5 bosses left, and for one of the bosses I haven't done any barrows in COC at all, so I need to go back there. In total I need 452 more kills if you only count the bosses I still need. I should be able to get it fairly quickly now that they've made Kiln faster as well. However, I am busy over the next 2 weeks, so it won't be possible. As you can tell, I haven't been making too many videos recently. I'm busy over the next 2 weeks, as I said, so it may not be possible. The second objective is the 120 defense cape. Well, there's the proof that I've got it, so nothing much more to say. Stopped gaining XP in defense as soon as I got 120, because I want to get 120 range, magic and attack, I guess. So that's the reason I stopped gaining XP, and that means it's sat at around, you know, the same XP that 120 defense is. So that's great. And number 3, well, that's how much money I have. I have to use the wealth evaluator for this because there's just too much hassle otherwise, and I bought it permanently. It's quite useful, I guess. I don't know whether it takes into account Araxes' eyes and, you know, the spider leg middle that I have, because technically it's untradeable, but it doesn't really have a value until you make the leg, nor does the eye, to be honest. Also, I believe that the blue party hat has risen in price to around 4 bill, but I'm not going to take that into account. Still assuming that it's 3.5 bill. My bank is worth 81% of the value it needs to be able to afford it. But as I said before, I'm probably going to get a 5 bill bank before I get a blue party hat, because I don't want to sell all my weapons and armor and just run around with a blue party hat and nothing else. So yeah, and the final objective, of course, is the 1k rot skills, which as you can see here, and as you saw from the video, I got on my 1000. Well, I got 120 defense alongside it, so I got 406 rot skills this episode. Completed that objective, and we've only got 2 to go. It's gonna be quite fun actually. So just the final boss objective and the blue party hat objective to go. The blue party hat one is probably going to be my last one. A lot of stuff still to do, a lot of money to be gained, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.